So Davido is in the news. Now, Davido is a popular musician in Nigeria. Davido is known for his philanthropic works, his music. Davido is known for a lot of things. Okay, quite recently, Davido hasn't been in the right space when it comes to the media, but I mean, Davido is Davido, and he was in an interview and he said something that is perceived to be controversial. Now, it's about Africa, it's about leadership, it's about Nigeria, right? And you know, when it comes to leadership in Africa, it's a bit whiny, it's a bit weird, it's a bit how do I put it? It has its own level, it has its own issues, right? Now, Davido was asked in an interview, in a foreign interview, that people coming to Africa, specifically Nigeria, to visit and to stay, going back to their roots and everything, what does he think about it? And he said,
leave America and go where?
Back home.
Let's be honest. Go back where? It's not cool back home.
It's not?
Just, I mean, my country now is in the economy now is in shambles. Like,
but if okay, so if people are leaving,
I do my part.
Yeah,
I'm an ambassador. So when I go home and I'm filming and showing, I'm not gonna show the bad parts. I ain't gonna show all the bad parts.
You're not gonna try to slum. You're not gonna show the trenches.
No, I go to the trenches.
Yeah.
I film the trenches, but I'm talking about the situation in the country.
Yeah,
we Nigerians, you know what I'm saying? Like now the exchange rate is messed up. A lot of stuff not going well. You know what I'm saying? The economy is just not good anymore. The oil prices are too high. And imagine a country that produces oil. We produce the oil, and we pay more money for oil than a country that's importing the oil. You know what I'm saying? So there's stuff like that. But regardless, entertainment is one of the things that's made Africa look good.
Yeah.
We do not have the best leaders. That's a fact.
some perceive that to be a bit of not the right way to sell your country, because according to what he said the structures in Nigeria is not conducive enough for somebody to move from America, which is a better place, a better living condition, a better economic situation, better leadership, better system for you to come and say you are going to Nigeria, right? And he feels like there are certain things that he thinks that it's not something that he can even properly even understand, because Nigeria is one of the highest oil producing countries in the world, but they purchase the oil for higher price. The fuel prices there is very, 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 very high. And even countries that rather import for these kind of resources rather sell it at a cheaper price. And this is something that he personally feels like it's something that is difficult to think about. And he was talking about that obviously when he's shooting videos and he's doing something related to Nigeria, he will show the good part of Nigeria, but he won't show the bad side. But personally speaking, he doesn't know why somebody will leave America and say he is going to Nigeria for a holiday or something. But this is the issue. Some people feel like what he said, Charlie, it's a bit of like he's demeaning, or he's just making Nigeria infamous, right? So, Nigeria itself as a country has a lot of issues surrounding it, a whole lot of negative connotations to Nigeria as a country. So for him, that happens to be an ambassador, happens to be an artist, somebody that's popular. Most people from that side, most people expected him to sell the country in a good light. Okay, but what he said, this is it. A section of the people, a section of Nigerians are saying, okay, look, Davido, we made you. Okay, we sort of contributed to your fame and made you who you are. So if you are going to sort of speak about our country, you should put some respect on it. And some also believe that, okay, look, we know that our country is not good. We know our country is, we have a lot of work to do, but that doesn't mean that you should sit at a foreign media outlet and then probably air our dirty linen outside. So it's like this. If somebody is coming to Nigeria to visit, if somebody is coming to Nigeria to invest, they believe that these people are going there for investment. Some of them, not only a portion of them are just going there for tourism. Some are going to invest. Some are going to even start businesses. Some are going to sort of test the waters and see whether these conditions are good for them to actually go and probably stay there for a longer period and invest their money there. But in their investments will also come jobs. Okay, even if it's not jobs, like they are going to contribute to the tourism aspect of Ghana, the tourism authority in Ghana. And there's going to be an income that's coming in from the tourism aspect of Nigeria if people move from America to Nigeria, even for a visit. Okay, so if you are some form of a brand ambassador for your country, okay, you should be able to at least, brand your country in a very beautiful way, a very nice way. I mean, we know we have our issues to handle, but Davido, you should have, covered us. You should have at least remembered that this is your country, this is where you come from, and then you have to give us some needed respect. So, well, what Davido said, honestly speaking, it's a bit of it's you see, I don't know what to say, because look, there's an aspect of me that says that, okay, the first people are saying that no, he didn't do it well. The other side are also saying that, okay, look, Davido is saying the truth right now. Honestly speaking, leadership in Africa is not the best, because there's more of like, let's only focus on us and our family and the things we are going to get from the leader, being in that privileged position of being a leader, than actually serving the people. So it has made the whole leadership terrain in Africa, not all African countries, but most of the African countries, especially in West Africa, a very, let's say, distasteful kind of disposition that we've grown to understand, right? And some of the things he highlighted concerning the oil and how they are one of the highest producers of oil, these are legitimate concerns. And most of us in Ghana here even know that most of our brothers in Nigeria are moving into this country. They are moving into Ghana, right? And they are moving in because their living conditions in Nigeria is not the best. It's not the best, because for you to want to move to Ghana is already experiencing its own level of economic hardship. But for you to feel like where you are is not good enough and you feel Ghana will be a better environment, that should even tell us the kind of situation Nigerians find themselves in. Okay, so what I think Davido said is like the truth. Me, I believe that it's the honest pinpoint truth about the situation. But maybe the way he said it, he could have probably found a very nice way to present the issue, or I don't know what the other people that are thinking. That's it. Look, things are not okay here. So why are you going to move from a place that is better? Okay, you do somewhere, you get good system, you get good leadership, you get good environment, you get the healthcare is good. When you are working, the system rewards hard work. You are actually having a good life. So why would you leave that environment to actually come and stay in a situation that is not so conducive for you? Maybe if you have something in mind, if you have something that you believe that it's going to earn you some level of income, make your life better, that's a personal decision. But generally speaking, looking at the situation in Africa in general, and even where I find myself in Ghana here, sometimes, personally speaking, it's very difficult for us, okay, unless maybe you are doing a very good job here, which only amounts to just a few section of the population. If you are doing a good job here, a job that is well paying, then there will be no need for you to sort of move to the other country or move to other countries in search for greener pastures. But I don't understand why people move from other countries that are doing very well in terms of economy and everything. Because here, even starting a business and then getting it to stand, the structures, the government structures to support small businesses and then make sure that things are actually run well. Bro, it's hectic. I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, Davido was just being blunt. Sometimes I feel we all get tired of the situation. It gets to a point that we pass the breaking point. We are tired of maybe doing the damage control and trying to present things in a good way, and it has to be said how it has to be said. Yes, it has to be presented however it is. The thing is like A, and then we are presenting it as A. Sometimes it's that. I don't see that he was particularly being malicious or trying to sell Nigeria in a bad light. I feel sometimes we all get tired, Charlie. We wish we had a better environment. We wish we had a better economy. We wish we had a better leadership. And some of these people, they are also human beings that they feel like sometimes they have their own personal opinion. So I feel he was blunt for that. He was very blunt, but I don't think that what he said was particularly wrong. It's just the state of affairs. It's only wrong when he probably lied on the country. Okay, maybe Nigeria is not in any way experiencing these kind of stuffs, and Davido was like, okay, we are having this, when it doesn't reflect the true state of the nation. But since most Nigerians can actually testify to the fact that our brother, whatever he said is true, I think maybe was he blunt? Yeah, maybe he was a bit blunt, but it doesn't take away from the fact that he's just being truthful. That, Charlie, look, the situation here is not that good. So if you want to come or move or come to a visit here, you should be aware of the situation here before you come. Okay. Well, whatever you say, people will always have issues with it. Personally, that's what I believe. So, I mean, I don't think that what he said was wrong. He was just addressing things as it should be. You understand? Yes. So that's what is happening in the camp of Davido in relation to some Nigerians that are not really happy about what he said. I don't know whether you think this particular thing Davido said was wrong or right, but personally speaking, I think it was head on. He had to say what he had to say. Sometimes we have to put our leaders on their toes for them to actually put in the work to change the situations in Africa. And it starts with some of these people that are popular and then are blessed to actually have a huge following. Okay, so with that one said, I'll end today's edition of Trends on KDM here. The name remains Donald, not Trump. I'll see you on the other side. Peace.